Hey, how you doing, guys? No wonder we didn't get any fucking production from the DN spot. You know why we didn't get production from the DN spot? Because Vinny Curry was hiding a fucking MCL injury the whole fucking year and didn't say a fucking word to anybody until of yesterday or today or whatever the fuck the news was. Vinny Curry had an MCL injury the whole year. Didn't say a fucking word about it. Now I'm trying to see, wow, I guess he really was playing like shit because he had a legitimate fucking reason that he was playing like shit. Kind of pissed about this. I know Malcolm Jenkins did this, two years ago when he literally had a concussion and still stayed in the game, whatnot. And he didn't want to come out. I think he got fined or some shit like that. But a concussion, I know concussions are bad. They're not good things. Any type of fucking injury is not good. But concussion is just, most of the time it's not a concussion. Sometimes it's just, you just got hit in the head too fucking hard, whatnot. But Vinny Curry, a guy, just think of it like this. He did not take a step back and say, hey, I should just say I got the injury, tell him my knee's really fucked up, and stay out until I'm 100% better. See, it's not like we were in playoff contention. You see, if we were in the playoff contention and he hid this injury away, then I would understand, and I guess, but we were not even close to being in the playoffs or making the wild card. So, Vinny Curry, why the fuck would you hold out like that? And not even that, but don't end your career, bro. Don't end your career. Like, you can't do this shit. You can't do this to us. You're not just some simple little signing. You're making a lot of money on this team, and you're taking up some cap space here. You're a significant person that we need on that D-line. And now, since the MCL, now I'm trying to figure out, were you really playing like shit, or was it legitimately because of this injury? Now I think it's legitimately becomes this injury. I'm sorry to the fans that don't believe me or whatnot, but honestly, if you have an MCL injury and you don't tell anybody about it, the guy's getting in the stance, trying to get to the quarterback, and most of the time he was on his ass the whole fucking season. Not 100% healthy. And that affects us, and that affects him. So what would have happened if he got traded, right? What would have happened if he got traded or someone took his contract, wanted to take on his contract, and then he said this news? It's like, there would have been like a huge mind fuck. Like, dude, you've been hiding an injury the whole fucking time, and like, that's why you played like fucking shit this year? He's got to prove that he's worth the money that he's making, but I don't know what to think of it now because the guy was injured the whole season. I mean, you shouldn't even said a fucking word about it. I think you want to say a word about it because maybe he heard speculation because of Derek Barnett coming, and he's here now, and, he's going to have to suit up and fucking at 100% health and make sure he's at 100% health now. Go out and do his fucking thing with the team, but you're a fucking retard, okay? You're a fucking idiot. You can't do that shit. And no one should do that. Especially if you're just a guy that was there for a year, just making you're just a backup. Who gives a fuck? But dude, you are making 30-something million on a 5-year contract. So, dude, you're important. As much as he didn't do shit last year. Now because of the fucking injury, he's important to this line. He's important to the depth of the DN position. So now he put himself in a position where instead of sitting it fucking out, he just could have made his injury worse, could have made it more vulnerable to other injuries in that knee by playing on it every fucking week like a moron. It's crazy. You cannot do that shit, dude. It's like, dude, if it was in the playoffs or something and he wanted to come back and fucking play with an MCL, then cool, then do it. If you need to do it, go ahead and do it. But when we're not even in we're not contending for anything at that moment. After 3-0, they went downhill from there. You're really not going to go anywhere. You're really not going to go anywhere after that. So why risk your fucking football career, your NFL career, because you want to keep playing? I don't know what else he said, but dude, chill the fuck out, dude. Like, you need to do well for us here. Like, you're on the verge of getting kicked off this fucking team because you're not producing. But hiding an injury, everyone thought that you were just sucking all year. Maybe half of it was sucking and most of it was injury. You understand? Like, 60% of it could have been the injury, and 40% could have been he's just played like shit, or it could be the other way around. So an MCL injury while playing, it's not like he's playing with a sore calf, or it's and people play with sore calves, a tendon in the hand, something in the hand, or something like that. But this is an MCL, bro. This involves when it comes down to your fucking knees, you got to stay away from the fucking field, because you don't stay away from the field when it involves your knees. Forget about it. You're stuck, nowhere to go, and you're digging a hole for yourself. You're digging a hole for yourself by the money you're fucking making, because this team could just get rid of you. And I believe that this team could just get rid of you just like that. Okay? I believe that they will get rid of him just like that in a fucking instance. Okay? There are moves in the NFL which do not surprise me anymore. From what we fucking went through to the 2015 fucking season, it doesn't surprise me anymore. Now it's just like that, you could be gone. But hiding an injury like that is so critical. Dude, you're worth something to the team. As a fucking dollar sign, it's a huge difference, because they don't need you to go out there and kill yourself. Because why? Like, I understand you're not playing with a fucking disease or something. I'm just saying you got an MCL, bro. Like, you can't go out and play like that. Then don't go out there and play. And that's it. So I don't know what else. Where is this going to lead to? A fine, or maybe nothing will happen. But if that's the case, you better step the fuck up next year, because when we were re-signing all these people beginning of the offseason, like Malcolm Jenkins, Zach Ertz, everybody, Brent Selleck, everybody, that was where they had to be careful on who they were signing back. But those were pretty much the centerpieces of who they want to build around. So I'm not I think Brent Selleck should fucking be out of here, because he's just a good blocker. That's it. That's all I see him. He blocks well. That's it. He's not going to be a part of this offense. Zach Ertz is taking that spot. Trey Burton's taking that spot. Brent Selleck is just going to be in there to block, and that's it. That's all with that. Malcolm Jenkins as well. He's going to be there, for a few more years, whatnot, and hopefully we win something with him. But to get back to the Vinny Curry shit, bad move, Vinny. Bad fucking move. Don't do that. That's not, dude. Like everyone thinks that you sucked balls last year. Like, everyone thinks that you didn't play to your potential, and that's it. And I think he could do better in a 4-3 than a 3-4. Attacking the gap, I think he could do it. But now it's like, we got depth now. I mean, if he's not leading the DNs in anything, sacks or whatnot, he's definitely going to either take a fucking humongous pay cut, or you're just going to be like, I don't know if they can let him go. I don't know what the cap hit. I don't know what the dead money is going to be at that point. So I have no idea. But that was a sign where they wanted to keep it together. We have a lot of money invested on this D-line right now. We have a lot of money. Okay, and it's hard to keep people when you have a lot of money invested on the D-line. Okay, that's why Howie is good with numbers. So we got rid of Benny Logan, or let him walk, I should say. And then, we traded third-round picks with the Baltimore Ravens to get Timmy Jernigan in that spot on a contract year. So it's a cheaper way of doing it that way. Because Timmy Jernigan's not going to get Fletcher Cox money even if he does well this season. He's going to get, probably the same as what Vinny Curry got, say a 5-year, 30-something, $32, $35 million deal or whatnot, to lock him in. But bad fucking move. That's a bad move. And honestly, that affects us. And going forward, we're fine. The 2007, it's over now. The last season's over. And we just got to start fresh now. We got Chris Long coming in. All right, Derek Barnett, 14 pick of the draft. And that's it. That's all we got to do. because honestly, it's not going to go well for Vinny Curry. He has got to play his fucking heart out. Other than what we're talking about with this fucking injury that he had, he's got to make sure he's 100%. He's got to make sure he goes in there and fucking does his work, because if he doesn't, he's going to be out the fucking door. He's going to be out the door. If Barnett plays better than him, show him out the door. We don't need to pay him anymore. We don't. Someone wants to take on this contract, fine. Someone in a 3-4 defense wants to take him, go ahead and take him. That's fine with me. It's all good and dandy. Okay? But that's all I got to say about that, guys. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.